What is good, Who Dat Nation? Zachary Bell here, back again with RFS Saints, the exclusive Saints channel of Real Fan Sports. And if you haven't heard, the Saints have finally done the thing that we have all been asking for. Go out and grab a big body wide receiver. But did we pay too much? That's for you to decide. It has been official. The Saints have went ahead and acquired Devaughn Vele from the Denver Broncos for a 2026 4th-round pick and a 2027 7th-round pick. It's a lot to ask for. I mean, we do have the extra 4th-round pick that we got when getting rid of Debo. So we did have an extra in the 4th, but as we're going through a rebuild, those draft picks matter so much. And although Vele is only a second-year player, he's not necessarily the youngest either. He is 27 already going into this year. So he's a guy that we need to get some instant success from. He is a 6'5", big body wide receiver. And what we're going to go ahead and do today is we're going to check out some of the highlights of his during his time with the Denver Broncos last year, where I believe he had like 41 catches and I think it was like 400 yards, something like that. And then we're also going to check out some of his college highlights as well. So I'll have links to both the channels that we're checking out, one from Bronco Country's Edit and then the other from Bronco Highlights. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, Vele, what you going to give us? Let's see, 13 games. Hold on, let's see. 13 games, 55 targets, 41 receptions, 475 yards, 3 touchdowns. I'd love the touchdowns to be higher. Let's see.
Before going to Zach Wilson. Stidham on the slant. He's got him in. He's
Great
got a first
route.
down. It's Vele.
Out on the screen, makes a man miss.
That is Vele.
Feet, uses the long stature to stretch out close to the first.
Of playing exceptionally well, but again, every single rep is an opportunity to try to figure out how to play in this game.
Get a couple extra yards, nothing wrong with that.
Nix throws, he's got Vele at the 20, Vele at the 10, still going at the 5.
Hard to bring down as well. The one thing that I'm seeing immediately from him is route running is just okay from these couple of clips that we've seen, but I do like his movement after the route has been done. That play was broken up. Bo Nix is scrambling. He goes ahead, looks behind him, identifies the corner, and then steps into space. That's how he's able to get that. And then he's pretty tough to bring down. I wonder if we're going to see a couple of deeper balls. From what Sean Payton has said whenever he drafted Vele was that he reminded him a lot of Marcus Colston. Now, that's a big ask to be bringing in a Marcus Colston back to the New Orleans Saints, but, you know, who knows?
Almost all the way. 3rd and 5. Nix, and he's got Vele this time for a first down. Up to the 39.
I don't like that here in this play. You're going to see he's in space, but you see him keep backing up instead of going towards the ball.
And he's got Vele this
instead of turning, stopping, and making the grab. That's just asking for a corner to jump the route.
Another of their running backs fake it, the hand throw.
Quick slants over the middle.
And into Saints.
Something, again, that we've been missing on the Saints team is just, you know, quick slants over the middle for some chunk yards on, you know, whether it's a 2nd and 7, you know, something like that.
Territory goes Vele.
I think we just let this clock go out.
Rush of 4.
And again, you see now all over the middle of the field.
The official spotted.
What ways they can get better?
Sean Payton made sure to
stepping
mention
around.
last year's Broncos lost to the Patriots on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, coming back to the quarterback.
Here at home.
I love the hustle out the young kid so far, man. I mean, I call him young. Like I said, he's 27 years old, so I mean, he kind of gets it. You know, it's not like he's a lazy younger wide receiver. You know, he played, I think he was a 7th-round pick back in 2024. You know, so he's out here proving himself, you know, making his comeback routes, really being active. If the ball isn't thrown his way initially, he's trying to find space to get open again to help his quarterback, which are all good things.
Against the Panthers, and Devaughn Vele makes the catch by the sideline to pick up a first down. Another look.
Yeah, a little toe touch as well.
Excellent job with the feet by Vele right there of dragging that right foot and snagging the ball and securing it. But that's more Bo Nix
is in there now. 1st and 10. With a block by Williams and outside.
Let's see what we can do in space.
Down
puts down the shoulder, gets the extra 4 yards. Identify him, he's in the slot. Right over the middle. Yep, that's just a good play design, though.
Vele, his first as a pro.
Well, Bolden completely drops him in the middle of the field. It looked like they're in zone coverage. Let's see if he hangs on to it. Oh, he secures it. Ball doesn't move. That's touchdown.
All day, easy.
But they're just in a bunch formation. I think the most important thing here would be to try
let's see
to
what we get here against KC.
Third down 1. Good time for Nix. Now they come up the middle.
Again, look at this. Look at what he does here, right? He already has ran his route. His route is already completed at this point now. So he goes ahead. He's going to track back. He knows where the first down marker is. He tracks back to the first down marker. And as these guys are following him, he just squeezes out to that left side into space again, giving an easy pathway for Bo Nix to make a play on it. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. As Bo Nix steps up, 2 pressure leaves, he notices it, identifies the free space, gets open, gets the ball, puts him in field goal range.
On the fly, caught by Vele.
Like, these are little things that I feel like the Saints have been missing for a while. How many times have we seen blown up plays for New Orleans Saints, and we're sitting there like, just give rid of the ball, give rid of the ball, give rid of the ball. But the reason why they're not throwing is because no one's getting open for them. A lot of them are giving up on the play. So having a guy like this, I can see that being a big benefit. Still yet to see the deep ball yet. Deep catches, though. Everything's been quick over the middle or over on the side.
Connor, the tackle.
Nix over the middle, and it's caught. Devaughn Vele. Nix with good protection again, and again he finds Vele. And Vele inside the 20.
You could tell Coach Sean Payton just loves doing this with tall receivers, same thing he did with Michael Thomas. And I think the reason why they made this trade with the Saints, because he has gone up in value. As you see, we given up a 4th for a player that was drafted 7th just a year ago. I think it's just because that wide receiver room has been getting crowded. Mims has excelled. Pat Bryant seems to be doing really well out there, and he's probably going to fill into that Vele spot. So I think that's why we went ahead and got this deal done.
5 and a 4. Just a 4-man rush. Nix with time over the middle. He's got a man open. It's Devaughn Vele.
That was a hell of a throw.
The 35 and down at the Atlanta 33.
Hell of a throw.
Justin Simmons finally caught him after a 34-yard gain. Play clock at 1. Just gets the snap. Nix wide open at the 10-yard line is Vele.
They're just forgetting him, man.
Highest score game in a while for the Broncos. Second 10 for Nix. Here comes Butler. Nix will escape. Chased by Crosby and downfield. Caught. Grabbed by Vele.
Good. Not scared of the contact.
Bo Nix is seeming more and more comfortable every week. The read's not there. He goes back. You're only rushing 4. The pocket's fine. He has no reason to escape. But he tries to send that message to his players.
Nix
to identify him. There we go.
Guns 1, 40-yard line.
10 yards, right the line, turns around.
The direction of
should be right there for the first. Good field awareness as well for him.
Quick slant and held on to Vele at about the 50. And then grabbed on the play. Javonte Williams back there providing blocking. Nix to the air, and it's caught by Vele and knocked out of bounds by Jack Jones.
Again, everything to the side, everything short.
2nd and 10, remaining seconds of the quarter. That's caught. That's a first down.
And I mean, that's part of the Denver Broncos offense anyway. That's Bo Nix style football as well. He'll sling some out every now and then, but it's just consistent drives. And, realistically is something that the Saints have been lacking for a while anyway, especially with us seeming to have struggled in a run game and so far struggling through preseason, although we don't have Eric McCoy, which should make that a lot better. But, these short passes and stuff like that to guys like Vele, to like what we've seen throughout preseason camp so far, to Shaheed, to Tipton, this is just an extension of the run game. Get a little bit further out, 4 or 5 yard slants, out routes, some coming back in, just find the gap in the zone, sit in it, wait for the throw to come your way. These are all things that are positive as far as just progressing the ball upfield, keeping control of possession of the ball throughout the game, something that we struggled a lot last year with as well. I wish I had the numbers for you, but I know from watching it, we did not have much success as far as controlling the ball, controlling the offense, controlling the tempo. It was always kind of like when we had our big scoring drives, for the most part, it was due to, catching the safeties too far up and sending a bomb down to, Shaheed or MVS or something like that, or Olave, which is all fun. It's exciting, but it's not necessarily the best form of football either. Like, you want to be able to get first down, wear down the defense, have them get beat up a little bit, tire them out. That's going to open up more bigger plays. So, hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that this year with the Saints. And so far, Vele looks like he can fill that role.
Vele, the rookie out of Utah, 2nd and goal.
Here's his second touchdown.
Touchdown. Devaughn Vele. Blocking was Martin's call after the flag was thrown.
What a job he's doing tonight.
Yeah, way to go.
Just
reach your ball's still behind him.
And the 61 career starts. You like that if you're evaluating a quarterback.
Here he is out to his right. Passes to Vele.
Even though he's 6'5", he can get down and get the ball too.
Oh, that's going to be
that might be my favorite catch so far.
From the 36.
Either that or the toe drag.
And time right on the money.
Wow, and through the defender as well. Great concentration on the ball.
Well, it's almost like Newton didn't locate the ball.
Catches with his chest, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll let it slide.
His right arm comes out. He just doesn't see it. The timing of it, you see great pass protection. They had a good cover back, and as we just mentioned on first down, he's mobile as well.
2nd down and 12 for Nick. Good block by Bulls.
All right, Nick scrambles.
Caught right there.
And I feel like this is, if we don't use them in this strategy, I feel like we're really going to miss out. I still would like to see a couple more longer balls and stuff, but I mean, we got speed guys to do that. We have Olave over the top. We have Sheed over the top. We got Tipton over the top. We brought in Cooks, who's, again, another guy that can get over the top. To have someone underneath wide receiver now, something that we've been begging for is just so promising.
Oh my God! He's like, move over, get in your position.
Here's Nix rolling out. Looking for the rookie record. Ball tipped and caught.
That's like more awareness.
The double deflection and a Denver touchdown.
Well, his third touchdown wasn't spectacular, but hey, way to be there, brother. Little tip drill. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see if
good
Chapman
hands
touches
too, bro.
it before. Right there. Does he touch that ball?
I didn't think so.
If he didn't touch it, it's going to stand.
Oh my goodness, what a catch. And coming in for it is Vele.
Yeah, as soon as he got his hands on it, that ball was locked in.
Does that
didn't
touch?
wiggle.
No, it's going to stand.
And change territory. That's one.
All right.
For the replay reel.
Couple more seconds in this one. We'll go into college.
Number 1 in the NFL.
Peyton on hand to see this great effort. Here's 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here's a deep ball.
At the 10-yard line.
I think I might have seen enough. I think I might have seen enough to be excited. All right. Well, first and foremost, make sure, if y'all want to go show some love to Broncos Country Edits, go ahead and subscribe, or at least appreciate him for the compilation. I'll go ahead and do that. But before I do, let's go ahead and check out some of his college highlights back when he played for Utah. And then after that, this is short, 3 minutes, and then we'll just talk about what I've seen and what I think about his future here with the New Orleans Saints. Let's go.
Barnes trying for Vele's got him inside the 20. Nice throw there.
That first catch came so quick.
Vele's got him inside the 20.
Hands.
Nice throw there back across the field.
That's a really nice job. Vele started at the bottom of the screen. He goes left to right. Watch Barnes subtly slide in the pocket, sees the window, and Vele all hands. Perfect location.
And Barnes lofting one for Vele.
Back to the end zone, comes back, grabs it, gets low as well.
For the Utah touchdown.
It's a good grab. And the rain as well. Looks like it's pouring.
Fighting off the raindrops, and a defender makes a sliding grab.
They go right back to the well on the over-out. There he is in the point. He's just going to run an over-out.
Let's see what his route looks like. Does he do anything to create space?
Through one zone.
Not really. That's the only thing that I've noticed throughout these highlights is that he doesn't have much of any moves out the box. When you're that size, it doesn't, it matters less, but it's still important, so he still's going to have to develop a little bit. It was hard to tell in all the college and the NFL highlights, but all right, let's keep it going.
There's Johnson on the backside. That's got to feel good in the rain, but they go right back to what worked a few snaps earlier. How about that grab, too? And it's the front shoulder roll. That's what you're always taught when you got to dive. Get that front shoulder.
Second down.
Get that front shoulder down. Yeah, good mechanics there. There he is, wide open, simple. Just great play design. Great play design.
Wide open. And bring an inside interior blitz, and you see the number of Sun Devils that are respected. Jack
Stanley joining Jackson.
And we're seeing him get a lot of use in the red zone here with Utah. Again, something that we need. We've been struggling so bad in the red zone these last couple of years, and through training camp preseason so far has been probably one of our outside of offensive line trouble and lack of run game because of that O-line trouble. Red zone efficiency has been something we've been struggling with. I think we've only scored a touchdown one time since we've been in the red zone throughout preseason so far. So not very good. So hopefully adding another big body wide receiver. Obviously we don't have like Juwan at full force. We don't have Foster Moreau at full force. That's going to help with it. But to have a guy like Vele, 6'5", someone that can stand out, above all these corners, safeties, linebackers, is going to be huge.
For Devaughn Vele.
coverage, and he just runs a little bit of a crossing route in the back of the end zone. Wide open. You see there's not a
defenders clawing towards the line of scrimmage.
So they go empty with Jackson in motion. It's another hit for Vele, who breaks the tackle.
He's got some speed too, man.
Devaughn Vele creates.
Like, it's not exceptionally fast, but he's got some good speed. He has a long stride and all, but he really took off right there, and I don't even think he was going 100%. I wonder what his 40 was during the draft.
Washington, unbeaten number 5 in the country. Bryson Barnes.
All right, here's a deep one to
the
him.
middle. Devaughn Vele.
Never mind. He might be a little slow. He might be a little slow. I take it back. Take it back. He's a little slow.
Rising another pass play. Again, pressure on, throws, end zone.
Yep.
And it's caught. Vele with a great grab. Touchdown, Utah.
Vele, Kincaid, the two go-to guys in this spot for Rising.
Rising with a ton of time. Deep ball. Vele. Just makes the catch.
Back shoulder. Turns around, goes and grabs it. I love to see the route. Can we go back and maybe see the route here? Or is it too high up? Oh, it's gonna be paying too high up. I love to see what he did to get the separation here, but we'll keep it going.
And there is the play action you're talking about. He steps up in the pocket and he flings it for
high points the ball, keeps it away from the defender.
That's on target for a Utah touchdown.
Fights through the tackles.
It is Vele down to the deck in red paint for a score.
All right. Well, look. Shout out Bronco Highlights. Shout out Bronco Country Edits. Their links will be down below in the description. But look, basically how I feel about it, I don't love the fact that we gave up a 4th round pick. I just feel like, picks right now are so important. And it's definitely risky. It's the same thing that everybody's harping on with drafting Shuck, because he's 26 going on 27. Vele's second year, he's 27. So I'm sure there's concerns about that because it's not necessarily a young move, but I think he can bring the talent that the New Orleans Saints need. And I know a lot of us wanted us to go and grab a wide receiver in the 4th round this past year. So, you got to look at it from different perspectives. If this works out, we're not going to worry about next year's 4th round pick because we got our guy now. Now, if it doesn't, then we're going to be frustrated as we should be. But, based off some of these clips here, one thing is very obvious. He's very good at getting through the tackle. He uses his size very well, being able to high point the ball. He has pretty good vision. Obviously, these are highlights and not the low lights. So, without doing a complete film study of his work, it'd be hard for me to tell you what his faults are. But, just from these, obviously speed is something that is not all there, but we got plenty of speed on our team. It's not a big concern, especially when we're talking about wanting a big time or a big body wide receiver for those short intermediate routes across the middle, just to open up the defense a little bit. And then also in the red zone where the speed doesn't matter as much. And then just his break off the line. I just don't think he has much juice off the line. But being that he's 6'5" with a long wingspan and seems to catch the ball fairly well, looks like it might work out. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all like this pick for Devaughn Vele? Do you think that this was stupid? We should have saved our fourth. We're in a rebuild. What the hell are we doing? Or are you just going to be hopefully optimistic and just say, let's see how this thing pans out this year? Anyway, guys, make sure if y'all are still tuned in, y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join RFS Saints. We'll be breaking down the all 22 every week or every alternating week. 1 week here on RFS Saints, other week on Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports podcast. We'll also be giving you our live streams for every single New Orleans Saints game and a open line stream either that Sunday night or the following Monday. So, hope to see you guys soon. So y'all have a good one. Cheers. And who dat?